Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello. Come on in. Where are you guys? Come out of the bush. Get out of the bush and come and join me here. I am waiting on you. Oh wow, I never fixed up my thingy. Let me do my thing. Social chat is on. Come on in, guys. Come on in. My channel. Come on in. Where are you? Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to my channel. Abuse Insights. Okay. Question. I want to ask a question. Are women hello, hello, hello to the world. Hello. So I decided to do this live today because I have to share something with you that happened today. And it wouldn't make sense sharing it tomorrow. But I'm going to sit here and wait a little bit to see if I'm going to get some company. I'm going to are women to blame? Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Well, come on in, come out of the bush, come out of the bush. Come out of the bush. Are women to be blamed? Welcome, 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 welcome. Are women to be blamed for the abuse experience? Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. To be blamed for the abuse experience when they do not make smart choices. They make wrong choices. I'm just putting something on the screen. Are women to be blamed for the abuse experience when they do not make smart choices? Okay, let me try this. So, how are you all doing today? If you are watching the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will jump into this very soon. I'm just gonna get something running on the screen. Let me do this. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right, who's here with me? Cottonwood, oh my God, you're here. Hi, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my dear, welcome. It's good to see you here. Now, I decided to do this live. It is very late. I'm in London and it's now 11:15. I don't usually do live this late, but hey, I have to do this one because I was on EK live earlier, so I decided to sit it out. So today I want to touch on this important topic. I wanted to do it for a long time, and today is the day. And I decided to do it because nobody can throw stones at me at this time of the night. I'm 6 hours ahead of you. Okay. You're in where? Canada? Are you in Canada? Or America? Where is it you are at? Okay, guys, where are you? All right, I'm going to start the official now. You are in Canada. Oh, wow. I've never been to Canada, so maybe one day. We have Lori. I'm not sure if you subscribe to Lori yet, but Lori is from Canada. Yeah. It should be very cold over there now. Angie, hello, Angie. Welcome, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. It is late, but hey. Angie, where are you from right now? Are you in Jamaica? Are you in USA? Where are you, Angie? I want to know where you're all from right now. I'm in UK. It's a bit late, but it's all right. Me and my bed, we don't get along very well. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. So, how was your day? I hope you had a wonderful day. You're in Florida. Yay! Welcome from Florida. I've got an auntie in Florida and I've been there once. I don't remember where exactly. It's been a while, but looking forward to return again soon. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me, Angie. So I'm just gonna kick this off by doing the official first. I have something uploading. I can't do that yet. Just give me a few minutes. I got a couple seconds before it is uploaded. So I'm gonna share my day with you guys soon, and boy, you're gonna laugh because it is funny. Um, I'm waiting to see who's coming in, not for another few minutes, but I just want this thing to finish upload and then I can kick it off properly. Okay, I'm going to cancel this and then I'll start again while I'm talking. Yes, I want to cancel. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to cancel this thing to start my stuff, but it won't cancel. Like, seriously? Yes, cancel. Just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to sort this thing out. Alright, so what I'll have to do then, I'll have to do this. Let me do this. Let me share my video from my computer. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to do my official. Here we go. Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights. They heard you the first time. So let me fix up my screen and then I will kick it off. One thing else to upload, and it is going to be, whoosh, where is it? I'm using a new software, guys, so I'm still trying to understand everything about it. Okay, so let me put this up here. Okay, right. Okay, so yes, so welcome, guys, welcome. Let me just quickly get on with this. It won't be a long one. It can be, but I don't think it will be. It depends on the feedback that I'm getting here, but I'm just gonna share. Okay, so I've done my intro. I made a note because everything just happened so fast. I just finished baking for my son's school party tomorrow. So yeah, didn't have a lot of time. So yeah, so guys, as we are all creators on YouTube, you understand the challenges that we face, right? So I always believe that when we put the effort out, your contents, it will be different from mine. Christmas cake, it was a fruit cake and some brownies, Angie. Yeah. But no rum, no rum, no rum. You cannot give those children rum. It would not be cool, right? Yes, so a fruit cake without any alcohol in it. So I believe that we should all appreciate what people put together to share with us, even if it's not our thing. If you know it, I create contents based on what you see on the screen, and that is what I'm about. You create different contents, but I know for a fact that we all experience challenges as we go. And one such challenge I'll share with you, because this morning I had an experience and I cannot stop laughing. So, my day started very well. I had an early morning meeting to get to, so I was heading out. So, when I got to the car park, I noticed that my van screen was all icy. I had ice in it, because it's very cold. We had snow a few days ago, and everywhere you look, you can see snow. So I thought to myself, hey, let me take a quick make a quick video of this. So I'm gonna clean my glass, the windscreen. So I thought, let me make a quick video. I took out my expensive mobile phone, and across from my vehicle was a Hardy, expensive Hardy. So I went over to the Hardy, and I placed my phone on the bonnet of the car, where the wipers are. And by fiddling with it, welcome, Jackie, welcome. So I sat my phone down on the screen, and I was gonna position it to set the video to video me doing the van windscreen. And if I tell you what happened after that, you will not believe me. My phone did a flick and went under the bonnet of the Audi. So my expensive mobile phone is sitting in my garage under the bonnet of someone's expensive Harley car. I know them, but I don't know where to find them. They live somewhere in the they live somewhere in the building. But I cannot retrieve the phone because of the way the car is built. So you see what we have to go through to put our contents together to share with you wonderful people. So I had to leave a note on the car to say there was an incident with myself and the car. I didn't say what it is because I don't want them to go and look for my phone. So please contact me on this number, and I identify myself because we always cross path in the car park. So yeah, so that's how my day started. I am without one of my phone, and it's a very expensive phone underneath the bonnet of a RD car in my car park. Oh, I see, Lord. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. Life does happen. Okay, so if you are watching the replay, when you are watching the replay, I want to thank you. So welcome again to everyone who is here with me, and I very much appreciate it. All right, so let me kick this one off by talking about mileage. Mileage as in the amount of mileage on a car when you drive a car. Mileage. So it's gonna be an analogy. So I have two vans right now. But before I bought my vans, I had a car. I decided to change the car for two vans because of business reasons. The car is too small, the vans are bigger, and it does exactly what I wanted to do. Anyway, before I sold the car was in good condition. The body was clean, the rim, the tires, everything was good about the car. So I was excited because I'm thinking, yay, I'm going to get some money. I'm looking at a couple hundred for the car because it was good. Interior, inside out, it was amazing. But I did not receive as much as I thought I could, despite the condition that it was in. But anyway, when I contacted a few companies, I accepted one offer. Now I'm going somewhere with this conversation, so just bear with me. When I accepted the best offer from the few that I contacted to sell my car, guess what? The company offered to pay me 100 pounds for my car. I expected a few hundred because the car was looking good. I asked why. I mean, my car is good. My car looks good and I kept it well. So the company said to me, it is not about the condition of the car, how well it looks and how well you've kept it. It's about the mileage. Mileage what? It's about the amount of mileage used up already on the car. That's what it's based on. I was like, wow. And now this will take me into my topic. Older women, younger men. Yeah. Ladies, the stories, there are many. And I'm tired of hearing them. Too many of you are hurting. And I'm tired of listening. You all need to do something about it. Your exterior might look good. Your facade, the bumper is up, your breast stands up, the waist is slim. Your body looks good and all that. You stand out well in any crowd. But what you ladies fail to understand is that your mileage is high. No, I'm not using this to be disrespectful. I'm actually using it to be very respectful. And when I say your mileage is high, if you are going to date a younger person and you're in your 50s, 40s to 20 plus, 30s to 20 plus, 50s to 20 plus, you are older than that person. But I will come back to that shortly. So I'm going to share a story with you, a real life story. So big up to Unstoppable Live, because this is where I heard this story being told. And I want you to pay attention. If you're watching the live now or you are watching the replay later, pay attention. This might not be you, but you might know someone who this is happening to, or you might be able to share this with someone and it can help them or prevent them from making the same mistakes that this woman has made. Okay, so a lady decided to travel to Jamaica. We're talking about over 12 years ago. She decided to travel to Jamaica, right? And when she went there, she met a young man at the hotel. He was working there. They became friends, but nothing intimate, just clean friendship. They would talk, the young man was very polite, very respectful. They would just talk, and she felt comfortable and felt like this young man is a good person. So she would travel back and forth, and she would always hook up with her good friend. All right. As time goes by, in between travels, the friendship became more than a normal friendship. It became a relationship, intimate relationship, because she find this young man to be very kind, attractive, respectful. He was a gentleman. He was just the type of person that any woman would want in their lives. Considerate, kind. But the problem is with this one is that she told this young man too much. I did a blog the other day, and in the blog I was asking, how much should you tell your new partner? She told this young man too much. But she developed trust. She trusted him very much, and she shared her entire life with him. Now, mind you, this lady was going through her second divorce, or had just gone through her second divorce, and wanted to clear her head when she met this young man. But it wasn't a good idea. What she did was not good. She made a huge mistake. Anyway, by being blown away by this young man's charm, the lady decided to get married to this guy. So they got married. Oh Lord. So I can jump to the part where she filed for this guy to join her in the UK. So she lives here in the UK. The young man came, and he lived with her, but based on how nice he treated her when she was visiting him in Jamaica, she thought, you know what? You were very nice to me whenever I travel. So now that you are here, I am going to be nice to you just the same. Well, she went a little bit too far with her niceness. Now she was very wealthy. So one thing, the guy didn't have to work, and this is one of the problem with many of us today. We are taking away the independence of these young men because we believe that it's okay. I can finance you. You don't need to work. That is where we're going wrong. Yeah. So the young man came, lived in luxury, could drive nice cars, have anything he wanted, don't have to work because he came into wealth. Her first husband died and left her plenty. And then her second husband, during that divorce, she got a lot. She had houses, businesses. She lived in mansion, cars, you name it, the hype life. She was up there, wanting for nothing. Now, ladies, beautiful ladies, wonderful ladies, you're up there, ladies, looking good. Please listen carefully, because the next part of this story is going to shock you. I'm taking my time to speak because I don't want to go too fast so that you don't understand what I'm saying. Now, when the young man came to live with this lady, the relationship between both of them continued, and it was all nice. There's no argument. There was no fuss. There was no not. He never changed. So basically, he was the same kind, gentle, caring, thoughtful, everything from Jamaica as he came. He came the same way. So there was nothing, you know, there was no red flag to think like, oh God, this was a mistake. Nothing. He was just so nice. So she felt she must treat her husband as well as her husband treated her when he was in Jamaica and when she traveled there. People, you don't want to know what the lady did, but I'm going to tell you. The lady then arranged to meet her lawyer. Her lawyer. And they went for that meeting. And when she got to the meeting, she instructed her lawyer. She instructed her lawyer to add her husband's name onto her assets, to add his name to everything she owns: bank account, houses, businesses, cars, you name it. He had equal rights to them. Her lawyer advised her not to do it. He asked her, pleaded with her, you don't have to do this. But she told him, you work for me. So basically, shut up and do as I told you to do. Ooh. But not lie. When I sat down and I was listening to Unstoppable reading this story, I was vexed. I was like, lady, really? And you know the names that we can address people as. Like, what kind of foolishness this? For real? Remember the lady not sick, she not dead, she not had no problem, she's not, nothing wrong with the woman. She is okay. But she signed her husband, her young husband, onto all of her stuff. Remember now, if she did, if she had died, he would have gotten everything eventually. But no, she believed in herself that, hey, now I'm going to add you on there because you deserve everything that I have and everything that is good. Okay. So the lawyer went and added his name onto her properties, all her stuff. The house that they lived in, the cars, the businesses, all the other houses and apartments and stuff that the husband died and left her, and her second husband, everything. That boy, that cunning man, name was added onto them. Ladies, that is not the worst. Now, some of you ladies, really, you need to stop and think. Listen to what I'm saying and listen to it again and again, because this is happening to some of you. And it is unfair. Because what you're doing is that you are loving someone else more than you love yourself. And you must stop it. You have to learn. A lot of our women, they don't learn to love themselves. And that is why they get trapped into relationship, into believing that, oh, it's all for me. No, it's not. You're being conned. But you cannot see it. Nothing wrong with being alone. Nothing is wrong. And the worst thing that we can do is try to get into another relationship after we just get out of one. That is wrong. We have to take time and gather ourselves, because if we jump from one relationship into another one, we're asking for problems because we don't take time to gather our thoughts, take time to assess ourselves, take time to check where we have gone wrong, or assess the relationship to see how going forward I can make things different for me and better to prevent what had happened to repeat, because I believe I've made a mistake here because I should have waited, or I should have checked, or I should have assessed something. I should have asked certain questions. I should have investigated. I mean, I just opened my whole heart and look what happened. So let me not allow this to happen to me again. Take time, slow right down. But we don't do that. And because we don't slow ourselves down and allow ourselves time, we ended up into the same type of relationship with the same people, same kind of person, and then we experience the same abuse. Now, I don't understand how many of us do it, but I can't see myself working my ass off for so many years, putting together everything that I have to just allow someone to just come and do this. Bye and take it. No, you're not going to take my stuff. It's not going to happen. If you are looking for someone to invest your money in, build a school, find some children out there and school them, invest in their education. But stop allowing these cunning men, these cunning young boys, because these are not men some of you are going after. These are young boys. And they are trending with what's trending. Big woman want me, some big woman have to mind me. If that big woman then don't want me, then a next big woman will take me up. That's the generation and the mentality of some of our young men, or most of our young men today, because too many of us ladies, because we still look good on the outside, we think that it's okay for us to live our life in this way. But I have to remind you about the mileage. Yes, the mileage. The outside is looking good, but you have gone high, high, high with your mileage. It doesn't matter how it start out well. You have to understand that 95%, if not more, of these relationships, when it comes to young men, they don't last because they are always going to have in their mind your mileage compared to their mileage. Oftentimes, relationship breaks down because the person that came in for one or two things, and they will get it. Many of you put your children at risk with these men too. And I know for a fact because there are cases where the young man marries the woman who looks nice, and she has got young girls, teenage girls, or girls in their early 20s, and the young man is dating or is secretly dating the daughters. In some cases, some of you know about it, but you just accept it because as long as the man stays with you, you are okay with it. No, you are not loving yourself enough. You must not accept that kind of life, and that way of thinking is not the way you should think. Love, love, love yourself and accept nothing less. When you love yourself less and you accept the abuse that is coming your way, you are giving someone else permission to abuse you. I can use a live example, but I promise myself that I will not mention a certain name on here. Don't set yourself up to be a target, ladies. You work so hard to reach where you are today, only to let someone, some lazy young man, some lazy boy come and take it from you? And the reasons for this is what? You love them. You're in love. What is it that they are bringing to the relationship? Nothing but A, good sex, and 2, sweet talks. Love making, sweet talks. Is that all you are worth? You are worth far more than that. Ladies, come on now. Before you start relationship, there are some things you need to get together. You need to assess these people you're looking to settle with or you're looking to bring into your life. Because when someone is trying to get with you, they're not going to tell you, look, I'm a con artist. I sleep with a lot of women. I have several baby mamas. And it goes with the saying, the Jamaican saying, it's not the CMD that leaf fall into water, it sinks to the bottom. Nobody enters a relationship and be straight up front about their conning ways when they're going to con you. No one. But you will get con. Yeah? But I want to continue to tell you what happened to this lady. After she took this young man who she thought was the love of her life from Jamaica. And let me just say this once. Jamaican men are not the only men who use women. Every nationality do it. But because I am a Jamaican and the stories are so many coming out of Jamaica, I'm talking about Jamaica. So after she took the young man from Jamaica, the cunning young man, life was good the same when he came and everything. The lady decided to go on a break with her friends, which is why I use a picture on my thumbnail. All her friends hanging out together. They went on holiday. When she got to her destination, she was calling her husband to tell him that she got there okay and whatever have you. She was getting no answer. The young man returned none of her calls. So she got worried. Oh my God, girls, I think something might happen to my husband because he's not returning my calls. He's not answering. I'm going to have to go back. That sort of thing. And she cut her trip short to return to the marital home to check on her husband because it was unlike her husband to not return her calls or not to answer her calls. And hello, when this lady returned to her house, her mansion, where her cunning husband was at, turned her keys into her door, they didn't work. She thought to herself, oh my God, there must have been a robbery or something and he changed the lock. I wonder if he's okay. All she's thinking about is whether her husband is fine. Turned the key, rang the phone, no answer. She kept banging the door, ringing. She noticed there was light in the house. So he was in the house. So she kept banging the door until he finally came to the door. When he came to the door, he opened the door. But in the UK, some doors or many of the doors, when there's a chain on it, so when you open it, it stops. So it will only open to probably about this wide because there's a chain. Unless you unlock the chain, the door won't open wide. So when the man, her husband, opened the door, the chain was on. So he was talking to her through the little gap. And she said, open the door, honey. Oh, she's going to say, what's wrong? Open the door. I've been calling you. Why you haven't returned my calls? You know what the liquor drinker said to the lady? The man looked upon the woman and said to her, "Yeah, I heard you calling, but you don't live here anymore." The penny drop. What? What do you mean I don't live here? This is my house. This is what she said. Oh my God. All this time, this guy was just picking the moment, the right moment to make his move. If you're just joining me, I'm just sharing someone else's story where the lady who's older than the young man got married to him from Jamaica, brought him to the UK, and when he came, she signed his name on everything she owned, her bank account, her businesses, her properties, everything. So now that after she went on holiday and her phone calls and text message went unanswered, she got word and returned to her marital home where her husband was. So when she got home, the husband wouldn't answer the door, and when he didn't open the door to let her in. He opened the door because it's a chain on it, so it's just a little gap, and he told her to go away. She doesn't live here anymore. The lady went into a panic and she called the police. The police came and the police said, "Ma'am, we cannot do anything about this situation because you have given him the right to this house. He owns this house as much as you owned it. So there's nothing we can do about it." She went back to the lawyer and the lawyer said, "I cannot do anything about it because this man didn't do anything illegal. You came into my office and you sat down and you allowed him to put his signature on all of your belongings. And against my advice, you insist that he did just that." And the woman couldn't get any access back into her home. The guy took everything. So when she called around and asked for assistance, the police came and she wanted to go into the house to get stuff from the house. Her house, this guy only traveled to live with her, but he took it over. When she went in to get her stuff, she couldn't find her stuff where they were, her clothes. Nothing. Wardrobe was empty. Pictures, wherever she put stuff, he cleaned everything and remodeled the house to prepare for his girlfriend. So while he was doing what he was doing with this lady, it was all under false pretense because he was choosing his moment to move and he had planned to bring in his younger chick, Mileage. When the woman went into the house and said, "Where are my things?" he said something like, "Look in there, you'll see it." He took everything and showed them in somewhere. And she scooped up what she could and she left, and so on and so forth. The lady has been fighting for over 10 years a court battle to get the court to overturn everything back to her. Over 10 years. When Unstoppable was reading the letter, it states over 10 years she has been back and forth trying to get the court to award her back her wealth. And the court is saying no because you gave permission to this man. You took him to a lawyer's office to sign his name onto them, so he did not steal anything. So ladies, I share this with you because it's not just one person doing it. But I've never heard it to this extent where someone met someone and signed everything to them. Why would you sign a man name onto everything you own, or a woman? That is not wise. It's as if you're giving away your life. Because this woman, once everything was taken from her, she has been living life like a dog. Because money is gone, properties are gone, businesses are gone, house is gone. Because this guy was just being nice to her all along, getting all the information, making his way around, and to take him to court and win, she would have to have the amount of power that he has, because he has money and she has none. He can afford the best lawyers, she cannot. And this happened because she signed over everything to this boy, everything to this cunning man. So again, I'm going to use the analogy. When you decide to take up these younger men, please bear in mind mileage. Not many of these relationships last the test of time. Don't set yourself up to be abused. Ladies, if you meet a young man, don't tell him he don't need to work. Let him go and work. Now, the Bible states that a man should be the head of the house. Why is it, or when did this happen where women are telling men don't work? You don't need a man in your house, or you don't need a man in your life when you do this. You basically want someone who you can just control, or a pet. You want a pet, go get a dog, cat, or something. But when you take a young man and you're trying to tell him, come and live, do anything you want, drive the car, eat, sleep, that's not a man. A real man don't want a woman to take care of him like that. A real man wants to go out and work and look after his woman. So I don't want to say it's desperation sometimes why some of you do this, but you all need to check yourself, I'll say. Check yourself, love yourself, understand yourself. Do some research, please, because the stories are too many. There was another story that was shared on the same program, Unstoppable Live. And this wasn't between a young man and a young woman. This was between sort of the same age group. But what it is with most of these relationships, foreign, back home, is where you keep sending stuff. Stop building your relationship based on what you can add to the relationship only. Because when you're in a foreign country, let's say you're in the UK and you met a man in your country, another country, I won't just say Jamaica, let's say you meet a man somewhere else. Don't just start sending money, money, money. Because only thing you're getting when you go there is good sex and full attention. When you leave, someone else is getting all that. But when you allow money to be one of the main thing, then these people start making out that money is the reason why we're together. It's nothing to do with love. I can't find the video now and I won't add it here, but I will discuss this separate. And I won't say what it is now. But we're going to discuss this further. But ladies, please, I have more contents to put to this. It's just that I couldn't put it all together today. But I have some things that I really want to show you. I have some things that I really want to tell you. I have some things that you must know. Your good looks, what you can buy in the store, the new breasts, the small hips, or the big hips with the small waist, the puff lips, you name it, whatever you want to buy, it doesn't change the fact that your mileage is high. Yes. And when you decide to go with these young men, please bear in mind that they too will also have that in mind, that your mileage is high. And because of that, they will leave. And they will leave with what they never came with. They will leave with your money. They will leave with your wealth. And they will leave with your peace. So I am asking you kindly, make better choices. Make better choices. And that's really what I'm going to say on this for today. I don't have any interaction today, but please watch out for my other live coming up. I'm going to add a telephone number where you guys can interact, because it doesn't help pitching, and not having a interaction where questions are asked and discussions between two people are made. So I'm going to get you guys more involved. So I'm going to set everything up over the weekend or before the weekend, and then we can do things a little bit different from how I'm doing it right now. Because the last time you check, when there's a one person talking, I'm mad. Yeah. So I'm here talking and you guys listening and nobody's joining me. It's not fair. It's not fair. But thank you very much, guys. Continue to do what you do, and I encourage you to never give up on what you're doing. You're growing your channel like I'm growing mine. Just continue. The numbers will grow and you will get there eventually. Yes. Thank you very much, Angie, for coming. Jackie, thank you very much. Cottonwood, thank you. I'm not sure who came into the bush but never came out, but thank you very much. And I am going to click myself out. Done. Let's head out. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button. I do not understand why this is not playing. But thank you very much, guys. Excuse me, let me see if something is plugged in at the back. Alright, nothing is plugged in. But thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button. Maybe yes, maybe no. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much for listening. I am going to head out now. I cannot get this thing to play. But thank you very much. This is Abusing Sides, and I'll see you on the next one. All that came and stayed in the bush, thank you. Make sure the next one you come on out. All right? Take care. Bye for now.